How are you guys today?
Good.
Good? Okay. So first and foremost, we'd like to bring the attention here, okay, to the class. है ना? So how do we get the attention to the class? We do Namokar
Class.
mantra.
Oh,
Okay. So first, I would like all of you to sit straight, not on your sofas. Get on a chair if you can, or get on the ground and sit in the Padmasan. Okay. But not on a sofa. How about that, Maulik? Let's do that. है ना?
fine.
We have to show some respect to our class. So not on a sofa, not on a couch is what I mean. Sofa means couch, if you don't know. Okay, good. Thank you for doing that. I hope. Okay, wait a sec. So let's do one thing first and foremost. Let me get to the Zoom. Yes. So I do I have attention of every one of you? Arham, Ashka, Vikhyat
Yes.
is there. I can see him totally. Vivan and
Sure.
Maulik, of course. Thank you, beta, for joining. Let's do Namokar Mantra. Ishna, come join us. We're starting with Namokar Mantra. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loe Sava Sahunam, Eso Panchanamo Yaro, Sava Pavapanashanau, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Padhamam Havai Mangalam. Jai Jinendra बच्चों. I hope you are having a good week. How was your week and weekend?
Pretty fun, yeah.
I do see some thumbs up here and there, so that's great. Arham, do you mind turning on your camera so I can see you as well? Okay, Arham and Vikhyat and Ashka and Vivan. I could see you earlier, Ashka and Vivan. So now your camera is turned off. Okay, so keep it turned on so I can see you. Okay, thank you, Vikhyat. Arham, are you still there? I cannot hear you. Okay, beta, just letting you know. Okay, now let me share my screen. But before I share the screen, today we are going to do a very, very important and foundational topic of Jainism. Uh, this is about our reverence, our, who should we be uh, bowing down to? Who should we seek, shelter in? Who should we be expressing our obeisance to? That's the intent or topic of the day. Okay, and the three words that we use for the things and people whom we should show express our respect and obeisance to is Dev, Shastra, and Guru. And not just Dev, Shastra, and Guru. We qualify it with a word. We call it Sache. What is the word? Sache. Who is going to explain what does Sacha means? Can someone tell me what is Sacha? Maulik, go ahead.
Does it mean truth?
Yes. So it is true Dev, true Shastra, and true Guru. Okay? That's what is very important. We just don't say Dev Shastra Guru, right? Even when we are saying Dev Shastra and Guru, what we actually mean is Sache Dev, Sache Shastra, and Sache Guru. And that is going to be topic of our interest today. Okay? We are going to do a video like always, and then we'll get to I'll cover the uh, notes that I have shared with you. How about that? Or would you like to go through the notes first and then we'll do a video?
When what Kahoot?
And we'll have Kahoot, of course, at the end. But for Kahoot, you have to first understand the concept, correct?
Yeah.
Right? So, what do you want to do first? Vikyat, what do you say? Shall we do the video first? I don't know. Can I hear you? Okay. Do you want to go unmute yourself, Vikyat? And let's check if I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't think it's audio.
No, audio is working. I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay. So, beta, what do you want to do first? And we have Sanvi with us as well. Hello, Sanvi. Jai Jinendra. Okay. So, as I was saying, we are going to do the topic of Sache Deva, Shastra, and Guru today, right? The question I'm asking is, should we do the animation video first or the notes that I have shared in the chat and also in the note session here?
we should do the notes. Yeah.
We should do the notes? Okay. Okay, let's do the notes. Or you know what? Let's do the video first because that will give you some basics and then we'll get to it. Okay? Because I don't know if there are some very cryptic words there in the notes. है ना? Oh, really? Ashna is telling me class में पहले notes होता है फिर video होता है. So I think, okay, then let's do the notes first. Okay. So I told you this thing, right? Dev. And when we are talking about Dev, Dev could have many connotations. The word Dev in Jainism itself, as per our Agam, as per our Shastra, could have multiple connotations. By the way, can you see the notes that I have shared? I'm using it for the first time. So I just want to
I
ensure
can see it.
perfect. Okay. So you know what? I did some magic here. I used Chat GPT for this. I didn't ask this question to Chat GPT. I have a Hindi text for it from a Agam. Okay. So I took that text from the Agam and I translated it into English and did some tinkering because sometimes they lose the context while translating. But I'm just letting you know how you can use technology to learn Jainism also. Okay. We are living in a very new age, right? And we can use technology to our advantage. You can use it for various purposes, but there are better purposes for using it as well. And I'm using it that way. है ना? So while we all joined the classroom a bit early, that's what I was doing. I have a dictionary, Jain dictionary, where I got the exact definitions from the Agam, right, as per our text. And then I took that text and translated it into English. That's what you see here. Okay. Having said that, coming to the topic. So, what is the term Dev means, right? As I mentioned, Dev could mean in two different contexts, it could mean two different things, right? So, first context is we use the term Dev for Vitaragi Devs. Vitaragi means the one who have detached themselves from the cycle of, they have detached themselves from all the worldly desires and pleasures. They have become beyond rag. Vit rag means person for whose rag is bygone now. It has gone away. Jinka rag beat gaya. That's Vitrag, right? So Vitrag basically. So who is Vitrag? In our context, the best way to learn it is whenever you think of Namokar mantra, right? What do we start who do we bow down in Namokar mantra first? We bow down to Arihant and Siddh, right? Arihant and Siddh are the Vitragi Devs. Okay? So when we are saying who are Dev or Sache Dev, one definition, or who are Dev, the one definition of it is the Vitragi Devs. Devs who are not having any attachments or any desires or any hatred. They are called as Vitragi Devs. Okay? In a very different context, there are these Devgati Jeevs, right? Who are worldly beings, who are one of the one of the four bonded souls, those who are bonded in the cycle of birth and death. Okay, such jeeves who do transmigrations and are full of either lots of attachment or hatred are called as Devgati Jeeves, or there is another term for it which just popped in my head, aka Saragi Dev. What is the term for them? Saragi Dev. So think of it as opposite of Vitragi. Vitragi means jinka koi rag or dvesh nahi hai, who are beyond, who have taken themselves beyond all the attachments and all the hatred, right? They are called as Vitragi Dev. On the other side, we have Saragi Devs. Saragi Devs are who? Who are full of kashais, of of either the feeling of rag or feeling of dvesh. They are Saragi Devs, right? So when we think of devs, right, in the context of Jainism, when we say Sache Dev, the term is Sache Dev, right? In context of Jainism, when we say Sache Dev, we are actually talking about Vitragi Dev. Who are we talking about? Vitragi Dev, not the Saragi Dev. Okay? So always be mindful of that. That who should we be bowing down to? Not a Saragi Dev, but a Vitragi Dev. Now, how would you recognize an idol or a Saragi Dev, or against a Vitragi Dev? Any thoughts? If let's say you go walk into a temple, right, and you are asked, okay, the murti, the idol that you see in front of you, can you distinguish whether it's an idol of a Vitragi Dev or a Saragi Dev? How would you do that? Anybody want to take this challenge question? Okay, I will tell you, right? So I told you, right, there are two types of devs. When we say Sache Dev, we are talking about Vitragi Dev. When you see a Dev Mudra, which is reflecting of no bondage, right? No clothes whatsoever. They are in a meditative pose, either in Padmasan, right? With their hands like this and sitting on Padmasan, or in a Kayotsarga Avastha, which is like standing pose of meditation, and their eyes are half open, looking at the nose, tip of the nose, that is looking inward. They are actually in the pose of meditation, right? And their face mudra is of reflecting of equanimity, of no expression of either sorrow or happiness or any kind of smile or non-smile or sadness, nothing. It's pure equanimity. That's an idol which is representing a Vitragi Dev. Make sense? Where do you see a Vitragi Dev? When you go to a Jain temple, what kind of idol do you see? Of a Vitragi Dev, right? Important thing is, as per our tradition, even the eyes of Bhagwanji should be looking, it should be closed. They should be not wide open with lot of glittering and gold around them and their body. Why? Because that any kind of glittering and gold on top of Bhagwan's idol is an expression of rag, of attachments. And Vitragi Devs do not have any attachments. Make sense? On the contrary, a Saragi Dev, and I'll not go, there are various temples you can go and find a Saragi Dev. So I'll not use examples, but a Saragi Dev could be a Dev with a weapon, right? Or a Dev with a pose which is like giving you Ashirwad, right? Kind of like this. Those are like Saragi Devs because they are expressing some kind of feeling towards you, or a feeling of of giving, or a feeling of taking, or a feeling of hatred, or a feeling of love, or whatever. That's not an idol of Sache Dev. That's the idol of a Saragi Dev. Now, Saragi Devs are just Devs who are, who are transmigrating themselves. So if our goal is to free ourselves from all kind of, attachments, why would I bow down to a Saragi Dev? Correct? I would rather be bowing down to somebody who has already attained moksha, right? Who has attained moksha, and I would be bowing down to an idol which is representing the Vitragi Dev. है ना? So that is what Sache Dev is. Now, another part of it is there is another concept in Jainism. We call it No Devta. What do we call it? No Devta. No means nine. You know about nine? No, right? Number nine, no. Or Nav Devta. It's No Devta, Nav Devta, depending on who is talking, it means the same thing. Now, Nav Devta is a comprehensive term which comprises of the five Parmestis, right? Who are the five Parmestis? That we bow down in the Namokar mantra, correct? Right? Sanvi, do you want to tell us who are the Panch Parmestis?
Arihantas, Siddhas, Acharya,
Very good. Upadhyay
Upadhyay,
and Sadhu. Right. Right. So Upadhyay and Sadhu are tricky because in Prakrit Namokar mantra we say Uvajjayanam. So it doesn't come out that clearly. Hai na? But you have to remember Upadhyay. And they are also type of monks only, sadhus only. Okay, na? And then sadhus themselves. Make sense? Now, what is important here is when we say Navadevta, so it covers the five Parmeshtis. And then what is Chaitya and Chaityalaya? Can anybody explain what is Chaitya, Ishna? What is Chaitya and what is Chaityalaya? Anybody? Vikhyat, do you know what is Chaitya and Chaityalaya? Okay, Ishna, go ahead. No. Okay. Chaitya is the idol of Bhagwan. Idol of Vitragi Dev is Chaitya. Now, so what is that place? What is the name for it that we use common? Mandir, right? So Chaitya is idol of Bhagwan ji, right? Of Vitragi Dev, and Chaityalaya is the temple where the idol of Bhagwan ji is kept. ठीक है ना? Shastra we'll cover eventually, but it means scriptures, our Jain scriptures, है ना? And Tirth Kshetra is a holy place, like Sammed Shikhar ji, like Girnar ji, right? Like Bahubali, Shravan Belogula, like Karakal, like Kundalpur, and so many other places, right? Which then those are called as Tirth Kshetra. Make sense? So these are the now devtas that we should be bowing down to. Okay, so that's all. That's what Sache Dev is. No Saragi Dev, only Vitragi Dev. One should not be bowing down to a Saragi Dev because that will not get you to the on the path of Jainism. Make sense? Any questions on definition of the Dev? Is that clear? Kavya, is the definition of Dev clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. I would appreciate if you can turn on your camera so I can see you, okay? Okay, so the next definition we covered Sache Dev, right? So Sache Dev means Vitragi Dev, simple. Okay, next is Shastra or Agam Granth. Okay, so what is that? Agam Granth refer to sacred scriptures. These texts are known for being all-knowing and free from contradictions and serving as guides against sins and violence. They are supported by both direct and indirect evidence, shedding light on essential principles. Engaging with these scriptures through listening, contemplation, and meditation is believed to enhance one's intellect and understanding. Okay, so Shastra and Agam are words used for Jain scriptures. These scriptures are logically very coherent. That's the main quality of them. They are free of all contradictions, and they are the one that shows you the path, right? The source of a Shastra or a Agam Granth is actually, it came from the Gyan of Bhagwan, of the Tirthankar Bhagwan. Now, in our case, we are living in the age of Tirthankar Mahavir, correct? We are like what, 2500 years after Mahavir Bhagwan. and no Tirthankar has happened between us and our birth and Mahavir Bhagwan. So we consider it as the age of Mahavir Bhagwan, right? So Shastra and Agam that we have access to is the Shastra and Agam that came out from the Gyan of Mahavir Bhagwan. So how did it come out, right? Mahavir Bhagwan had this one disciple, the chief disciple or Gandhar, called Gautam Swami or Gautam Gandhar, right? So when Mahavir Bhagwan's Samosharan happened, his voice was like, going out for everyone. Gautam Gandhar was the chief interpreter of that Gyan. He understood that Gyan and then converted into a language understood by people, right? So that's what it is. And then through a very oral tradition, that Gyan moved from one guru to another, from one acharya to another, another. And at some point later in centuries, when people's memory started, going down, at that point, it was scribed into text. And those texts are available to us. That's what we consider as Shastra. Any Shastra that is sourced from Bhagwan Mahavir's Vani is the true Shastra, no other. Okay? And it is always free of contradictions. That is the most important thing. So I will give you name of two Shastra, like Samyak for the Samaysar, right? Spravachansar. These are what we consider as Agam. Now, there is a fact that is known through the Jain universe, and that is several of these texts of the Shastra got lost due to the changing of times, and several our temples were attacked. There were different kind of people who came in, and then they destroyed our libraries and temples and whatnot, right? So through that process of changing time, and then also because of loss in our own memory, right? Some of these agams got lost. So we don't have basically access to all the agam of the universe that was actually produced from Bhagwan Mahavir's Vani. We have very limited, a minuscule part of it which is still left, and we should be thankful for that itself, because that on its own is a guiding light. Make sense? Okay, Ishna, you can sit there. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, you'll be fine. I am. You'll be fine. Okay, sit there. Yes, thank you. Okay, so that's Shastra. Now the third term is Sache Guru. Okay, so Guru is a term which is again used in multiple contexts, right? Like here in society, teachers are referred to as gurus, and even parents are considered as guru, right? You may have heard this term. Who is your first guru? Who is going to answer this? Okay, it's a trivia question. Who is your first guru? Maulik?
Is it parents and teachers?
Okay, let's be more precise. You are there.
Archana Sandhu.
Hai, beta?
My dad.
Who is your first guru?
My
Vikyat,
dad.
go ahead. Oh, now you are not audible, Vikyat. You were audible earlier. Now you are not. My parents, yeah, but I want it to be more precise. It's parents, but one of the parents. Go ahead, Sanvi.
Your mother.
Yes, your mom. So as per our traditional values, we consider mom as the first guru, not dad. Okay, dads do not enjoy that status. Moms do, right? Because they teach you when you are in her lap. She's the first one. Not even in the lap. Even when you are in the womb of your mom, you learn a lot. The stories that your mom hears, the activities that your mom do, all of those influences your upbringing while you are in the womb. That's a fact. It has been scientifically proven also. We in our text is full of stories. Like in Mahabharata, there is that story about Abhimanyu, right? He heard about how to break Chakravyuh while he was in the womb of the mom, right? So that's how it is. So if moms are doing the right things while they are carrying a baby, the baby is bound to be, very good, right? Right, Sanvi? Right, Ashka? So it's very important when, moms carry babies, they do the right things because they are the first teachers of gurus of kids. है ना? So that's that, right? In society, teachers are referred to as guru, and even our parents are considered as guru. I will add to that, mom is considered as the first guru, right? However, in religious context, so we covered the first two, Arihant and Siddh as Dev, right? We are left with the other three, Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhu. Those three are considered as Guru, right? So, yes, in different contexts, you can use Guru for different people, like Yoga Guru, like people who teach yoga and they are masters of yoga, they are also called as Gurus, right? But as per the Jain tradition, Sache Guru is who? Sache Guru is a guru who is expressing of aparigraha, a guru who is Digambar. That's very important, right? So only Digambar, Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhus are considered as Sache Guru. And we obviously should be bowing down to them. We should be expressing our respect and obeisance towards them because they guide individuals either through their teaching or by demonstrating the true path. Now, it's not necessarily that they are giving you discourse or you are attending their discourse, and then only they can be your guru. There are several situations where their conduct, right, which you can also imitate, is enough for them to be treated as gurus. है ना? बहुत सारे गुरु होते हैं, हम दूर से देखते हैं उनको, वो नग्न दिगंबर मुद्रा में रहते हैं, right? They may be meditating, they may not be giving any lectures, but because they are in that process of attaining salvation, of attaining, siddhavastha, they are doing their practices of tap and tyag and practicing sanyam, we consider them as our gurus. Also, there are several individuals who are shravaks, who are elevated shravaks. They are laymen like us, right? But they are more, they have taken vrats, right? And they have dedicated their rest of their life towards meditation and swadhyaya, towards the learning process in Jainism, right? Those individuals are called as Virakta Chitta Samyak Drashti Shravaks, and they are also given title of Guru. That's it, right? That's all what Sache Dev is all about. Nobody else, right? Yes, you can use in common practice gurus for like those several type of yoga gurus and who are teaching meditations and even art and whatnot. They are also sometimes referred to as gurus, but they are like your shiksha gurus. Your teachers are your shiksha gurus. Shiksha means education, right? But they are not your sache guru. So we have to have that qualification and distinction. है ना? In Jainism, we should be respectful and more importantly, bowing down to only Sache Dev, Sache Shastra, and Sache Guru. Make sense? Okay, I need thumbs up from all of you if you have understood it. Good, 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 good. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kavya. I can see you now. Okay, great, beta. So now, if you don't have any questions, let's go to the video. How about that? Okay? Okay, so let me share the video now. Let's see. Okay. Can you see the video? Okay, wait a sec. I think I'll have to do that thing again. Sometimes share
It's not
sound.
full screen, so.
Share sound. That's what is important. Okay.
Jai Jinendra kids!
Can you hear it?
Do you know
Yeah.
we should only bow down to Sache Dev, Sache Shastra and Sache Guru, meaning true God, true scriptures and true teachers. Now let's learn about Sache Dev. Who are Sache Dev? He is Vitragi, Sarvagya and Hitopadeshi and is free from.
So we covered Vitragi word in quite a detail, right? I did not cover the word Sarvagya and Hitopadeshi. So let me take a moment here to explain the word Sarvagya. Sarvagya ka English translation is omniscient. What is the word?
Omniscient.
Omniscient. Omniscient means Sarvagya. Sarvagya means one who knows all, past, present, and future, for every particle, for every jeev and ajeev that's around us. Right? So Bhagwan, once they attain Kevalya Gyan, they become Sarvagya. All Arihant Bhagwan and all Siddha Bhagwan are Sarvagya. They are omniscient, of course. They are omnipotent. They are very powerful, with Ananta Virya. They are very powerful. However, they will not help you. They will not help you beyond guiding you. So don't expect and ask things from them which they have given up. Right? You cannot go to Bhagwanji and say, "Oh, Bhagwanji, can you make me pass the exam?" No, because he himself has freed from all these activities of all the worldly passions and desires and activities, right? So why would he get involved in that process of giving and taking, right? Because if he does that, if the soul, the Vitragi soul does that, then they will become Saragi. They will get engulfed in the attachments and hatreds, correct, themselves. And that's what their all efforts were about, freeing themselves from these all hatreds and attachments, rag and dvesh, right? So that's what it is. So important thing, Sarvagya means omniscient. Okay, na? And Hitopadeshi, that's a very, very interesting word. Hit Upadeshi. Hit plus Upadeshi. What does that mean? That means one who is giving the discourses for the hit, for the benefit of us, common laymen. Right? So while they are their goal is to stay within themselves, to just be, be the knower of everything, but not the doer, only for the well-being of us, for the lok kalyan, for the welfare of us commoners, they are giving the discourses. And that is the word Hitopadeshi. And they are free from 18 dosh, 18 dosho se mukt hote hain, right? So that's the definition of true Dev. And as I said, only place you will find or how you will distinguish a true Dev is they are in a Nagna Digambar Avastha, right? The idol is in Nagna Digambar Avastha, the Chaitya is in Nagna Digambar Avastha, and the eyes are focused on the tip of the nose, half open. That's like a sign of meditating, looking inward. Okay? That's what. So if an idol is not reflective of that, that's not a idol of a Vitragi Dev. Make sense? Okay? So let's keep going.
From 18 flaws. True Dev is also called Abd. Now kids, let's see what is the meaning of Vitragi, Sarvagya and Hitopadeshi. Vitragi, one whose attachment has been destroyed. Sarvagya, one who knows everything which exists across all times, past, present and future simultaneously. Hitopadeshi, one who instructs all living beings toward liberation. We can break this word into two small words like hit means welfare and updesh means preaching. In the previous slide, we said that he is free from 18 flaws. Do you know what are those flaws? Let's see. Those are hunger, thirst, old age, disease, birth, death, fear, pride, attachment, hatred, delusion, anxiety, non-passionate, surprise, sleep, grief, mourning, and perspiration.
Okay, so you got the 18 dosh, right? The 18 faults, correct? Those are the names of the 18 faults. Okay. Got that, kids? Right? Those that were covered in the slide, the step before. Yeah, these: hunger, thirst, old age, disease, birth, death, fear, pride, attachment, malice, delusion, anxiety. If a idol of a Bhagwan or so-called Bhagwan is expressing either of them, that's not a idol of Vitragi Dev. That's not an idol of Sache Dev. That's idol of a Saragi Dev. Okay? So be mindful of that. Okay.
Perspiration. Who are our Sachedev? Sachedev are also known as Arihant. There are two types of Arihant, Tirthankar and Samanya Kevali. In the current era, we revere our 24 Tirthankars are our Sache Dev. Now, how will you identify our Sache Dev? Sache Dev are Vidragi and have won over their inner flaws and weaknesses. Hence, no external force can ever harm them. Therefore, they don't need any weapons or external materialistic things for their protection and livelihood. Now, kids, let's see what is the meaning of Sache Shastra. Sache Shastra meaning true scriptures are the only that are revealed by Tirthankar, compiled by Gandhars and written by Acharyas, Upadhyas and Sadhu. There are multiple attributes of Sache Shastra and those are revealed by Tirthankar, non-disputable, can't be falsified by perception, reason, or testimony, reveals nature of things, helpful to humans, animals, and all other living beings, has potential to destroy all forms of falsehood.
So
Name a few common and prominent Sache Shastra. Chaidala, Ratnakaran Shravakacharya, Tatvarth Sutra, Adi Puran, Samaysar, and many more.
okay, so Shastra is very clear definition, right? We covered it earlier also, and slide kind of reinforces those points only. It's the originated from the Bhagwan's Vani, from Tirthankar's voice, right? That's what has percolated down, that has traditionally flowed down and be available, and now is available to us as a sacred written word, scriptures. Okay? Okay, let's keep going.
Now, kids, what should we keep in mind while reading our Jain Shastra?
Okay, this is very important for you. Okay, we have to be express our respect and humility not just towards individuals like Arihant Bhagwan and Siddha Bhagwan. Even the words of Arihant Bhagwan and Siddha Bhagwan, which is expressed in those shastra, is equally worthy of respect. And how do we show that respect is what is talked about here. So pay attention, right? This is not like your general knowledge book or a magazine that we are reading. When we are reading Shastra, we have to show enough respect towards it. That's why I asked you to not sit on couch or wherever, right? We have to be mindful of our posture, our how we hold a book, where do we keep it? Are we keeping it on a chalky? We should never be putting our foot on on a shastra whatsoever, right? Because that's mark of utmost disrespect. And once you start doing it, all the energy and vibes associated with a shastra will not come to help you out. Make sense? Right? If you don't show respect to something, the positivity associated with that thing goes away. It becomes futile for you. It becomes useless for you. Make sense? So let's see what the video says.
We have to be very respectful. Never keep it on ground. Keep it on elevated surface. If you can sit on floor and do swadhyay. Cover your head while reading it. Never eat or drink while reading or holding them.
Make sense?
Now, how will you identify such a shastra? Samaysar and Pravachansar are true Shastra as they fulfill all attributes of true Shastra. Magazines publish opinions of people, hence aren't true Shastra. Now, in the last, let's learn about our Sache.
So Satya Shastra is clear to you, kids? Okay, perfect. Thank you for that double thumbs up, Maulik. Let's keep going.
Guru. Who is Sache Guru? We should bow down or seek guidance from Sache Guru only. The word Guru means great. Guru can be a teacher, mother, or father. However, in the case of Jain Dharma, the Acharya, Upadhyay, and Sadhu are called Guru because they show the true path of liberation through their preaching or conduct. What are the attributes of such a Guru? Has no desire for sensual pleasures, has renounced all worldly occupations and possessions, who is always absorbed in Swadhyay, Dhyan, and Tapasya. Hope kids.
Is that clear? Are the attributes of Satya Guru clear to you? Right? Has no desires for sensual pleasures, has renounced all worldly occupations and possessions, and who is always absorbed either in Swadhyay, which is self-reading, self-teaching of Shastra and with meditation, which is Dhyan, and doing Tapasya or Tap. And if beyond that, they are doing discourses. Even discourse is a type of Swadhyay, right? It's more outwardly looking. It's done for the with the feeling of welfare and benefit of the commoners, but that's also a type of a Jaganya or a lower type of Swadhyay. So that these are only activities that would help you identify a Sache Guru. Okay, if a person is wearing clothes, that is, they are still having so many possessions and they are involved in, stock trading and whatnot, right? Or selling toothpaste and what do you call it, Chavanprash, then they can be considered Guru in the sense of a worldly, in sense of practical worldly experiences, but they are not Sache Guru. Okay, Sache Guru is one who has given up all possessions and occupations. They are not involved in any kind of trades and making money from those process and everything. Maulik, question?
What if you're doing a fake stock market simulator like me?
No. So you are not anyways qualified for a guru, right? So I will not judge you on that parameter. I'm here talking about individuals who go in with the title of a guru and they are involved in, they have they have lots of possessions, they've made up a lot of property, they have industries, they're making manufacturing toothpaste and chavanprash and whatnot and selling it. Now, they are doing it for betterment of human beings. That's what their goal is, to sell better products and Ayurvedic products and whatnot. However, they are not Sache Guru. They are not Guru as per Jain definition. है ना? So Jain definition के हिसाब से only Acharya, Upadhyay and Sadhus qualify as Gurus or those Virakt Samyak Drashti Shravaks, who are the Vratti Shravaks, or the higher, on the higher order, the 11th and 12th, Vrat Dhari, the 11वें Pratima Dhari, the 11 or 12 Pratima Dhari, the 11th and 12th Pratima Dharis, those kind of Shravaks. And only those are considered as Gurus. Right? So what I was trying to tell Maulik is there are these human beings in India. They are revered beings. They should be respected in the worldly sense, but they are not like, they are not revered. We should be doing namaste to them, but we are not bowing down to them. We are not doing vandami, ichhami, or, not doing puja of them, right? Because they are not Sache Gurus. Make sense? Okay. I hope this was a very clear concept. Very important question.
Sache Dev, Sache Shastra, and Sache Guru. Jai Jinendra.
Okay, perfect. So we have covered this topic. Now, Are there any questions on the definition of Sache Dev, Shastra and Guru? I hope no, right? Any questions, kids? Okay. If not, then let's get to the business. The business of Kahoot. How about that? Okay, here comes the pin for Kahoot. I hope you can see it on the screen. Correct? Can you give me a thumbs up? Start joining so I'll know. Okay. Oh, Sanvi, you cannot see it? Oh, why is that? Okay, wait a sec. Is the screen not shared?
No, is it on different screen than the video?
Okay, wait a sec. Let me do that again. Okay. Give me a second. How about now? Okay. Sanvi, is it visible now? I can see Maulik joining. So that means at least one person is seeing my screen shared. Vikyat, can you see it? Okay, I do see Vikyat the Pro here with the K hat. Perfect. I do see Maulik there. Sanvi, how about you?
The screen is just black for me.
Really?
Your screen.
That. You want to join again?
You can just tell me the code.
Sure, it is 6400742. But how would you see the questions?
Does it not show on our screen?
It should show on your screen, yeah.
Because the
Ashka, can you get in? Okay, I do see Ashka as well.
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah, you are in. So only person not in is yeah. Oh, anonymous is in, which is Ishna. Ishna the anonymous. Okay. 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 Maybe once you join, okay, why don't you join Sanvi? We'll see. We'll see. The code is 64.
repeat the name, please.
Yes, 6400742. 6400742.
Not loading.
Yeah, I think there is your side there is some network issue because your voice is also breaking, है ना? But anyways, let me repeat it. 6400742. Okay. Now I do see Swanvi as well. Okay, perfect. So I think we have 6 plus 1, 7% there. We should have 3, 4, 5, 6. Who is missing? Oh, Kavya. Okay, one screen is my screen. So that's 6. Okay, good. Let's start. Okay, I'm starting it now. Okay, Sache Dev Shastra Guru. That's our topic, right? So the first question is, Sache Dev is free from how many flaws? How many flaws in number they are free from? 12, 18, 25 or 28?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
No
The
worries.
internet isn't reachable.
Okay. Is it 18? Okay, yes, 18 is the right answer. है ना? How many flaws Bhagwan is free from, Ishna? 18. 18 दोषों से मुक्त. ठीक है? Let's go to next one. Number 2. Shastraji. Okay, what we should never do while reading Shastraji? Eating food, or Shastraji putting the Shastra on the ground, keeping Shastraji on the lap or legs. All the above. Yes, all the above is the right answer. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. I don't think we have many questions here. It's a half made Kahoot, I think. Okay. What are true scriptures from below? Okay, you have to identify the names of the true scriptures. Chaidhala, Panchtantra, Akhbar, which is newspaper, or school books. Which out of them is a true scripture? There is only one. That's your hint. There is only one out there which is a true scripture. Okay. Okay, some kids answer school books are true Shastra, which is not a right answer, correct? We just covered it. And not neither Panchtantra, it's a story book. It's a book about ethical values and law and duties, but it's not a true Shastra.
But why they select it?
Okay.
What thought it?
What did you think? Who selected Panchtantra?
The school book.
Let's start with Panchtantra. Who did select Panchtantra? Nobody? Oh, Vikhyat, you did, right? We covered this, right, beta? Panchtantra is a good book of moral values and ethical values of law and duties, stories about, made in old ancient India. But that's not a Jain text. It's not a Jain Agam or Jain Shastra or a Sache Shastra. As we said, right, Sache Shastra is one which is free of all kind of contradictions and which is coming out of Bhagwan's Vani, right? So that is just Chaidhala. Okay. And who thought about school books as Sache Shastra?
Yeah.
What you did?
Oh, I thought you meant like Pathshala books. So I was like, Pathshala's
Oh,
book.
okay. No, not that. School books like science, physics, biology, humanities, whatnot. Okay. Those are books. Those are information. That's some kind of worldly knowledge, but they are definitely not Sache Shastra. Hai na? Okay. So let's keep going. Okay. Let's keep going from here. Number 4. Who are Sache Dev? Remember, we spend a lot of time on this. One who has neither attachment or hatred, one who knows everything, and one who teach us the path of liberation, that is Hitopadeshi, or all of the above. Remember, these are the three things we talked about in the qualities, right? So the right answer actually is all of the above, right? We said Sachedev is Vitragi, Sarvagya, and Hitopadeshi. These are the 3 qualities. Hai na? That's what makes somebody qualify as a Sache Dev. Right? Okay, let's keep going. How the true scriptures were written. How the true scriptures were written. Revealed by Tirthankar, compiled by Gandhars, and written by Sadhus. All of the above. Remember the line of tradition, right? Who revealed the Shastra? Then who compiled the Shastra? And then who wrote the Shastra? The answer is all of the above. That's how Shastra got to us, right? It was revealed. It's not Tirthankar who writes a Shastra. Their voice, through their Omkar voice that comes out of all of their body particles, of all of their body sanstans, that gets translated or compiled into Agam or Shastra by the Gandhars, Gautam Gandhar. Remember, I talked about that. And then later on, through as it flows through the oral tradition, finally it got to some sadhus who scribed it as written word. Right? We have a story about those sadhus as well. Acharya, who actually for the first time wrote down our Agam. Right? So that's what it is. And that's why the right answer is all of the above. Okay? Make sense? So let's go to the next one. Okay. Let's keep going. Number 6. Who are true teachers? Sache Guru. Who are the Sache Guru? Who have left their home, one who always contemplates in Atma, who keeps busy in study and meditation. Remember, 3 qualities. Given up all possessions and occupations, right? who are always in state of meditation, swadhyay, or penance or tap, right? So that's what will make the right answer. Okay, where is the right answer? Oh, it's not going forward. It looks like it's oh yeah, it is there. Okay, yes, the right answer is all of the above. Okay. Okay, all of the above is the right answer. Yes, the blue one is also right answer, but it's partially right. है ना? One who always contemplate in Atma is obviously such a guru, but they are also one who have given up the home, who have given up all the possessions, and who are also involved in dhyan and tap and swadhyay. Right? So that way, the right answer, the fully correct answer is all of the above. Make sense? Okay. So I think that's it. We don't have many questions. So who is the number 3 is anonymous, some girl who joined next to me. Then Ashwan, and the leader today is Maulik Jain. Good job. Good job, all three of you and everyone. Sanvi and Vikhyat, you as well. And Kavya, of course. है ना? Thank you all for attending this class and knowing about Dev Shast Guru. I would expect you guys now to be able to explain this concept to your parents. You should be asking them first before explaining it, okay? You should ask them, oh, okay, Papa, Mummy, do you know about Sache Dev Shast Guru? If not, I can teach you. How about that, Maulik? You are the winner, right?
Yeah.
Right? You should be doing that, है ना? Vikhyat,
Yes.
Sanvi, Kavya, you all should be doing that. Ashka and Vivan, you all should be doing that. Right? And Eshna cannot do that because I am her parent. Right, Eshna? Or you can do that. Okay, great. Any questions, beta? No questions today? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have a question.
Yes, beta, go ahead.
Can we do the game modes next time?
What did you say? Can we have
Can we do the game modes next time?
game mode? What's that?
Like the tallest tower stuff.
उसमें ना classic mode आता है that
Oh, you know what? I don't think we can do that because the type of subscription we have, we cannot.
it's the
No, there are a few free ones. There are 3 free ones and then
Okay, we'll try it. I will try it. Okay? We'll try it next time.
okay.
Game mode. Okay, I'll remember that. है ना? ठीक है. Any other question about the topic Sache Dev Shas Guru? है ना? Remember this definition and use it in your practicals. Practical as in when you go to a unified temple, right? You have you would see all type of idols there. And you should be able to recognize the idol of Sache Dev, Vitragi Dev, Sarvagya Dev. है ना? Now that you know the concept, that's how you will learn. If you don't use it in practicals, the knowledge will not stick. है ना? So that's very important. Make sense, Anvi? Make sense, Kavya? Okay, perfect. Any other questions for me? Okay. Okay, great. No questions. So then we can end the session. Let's end the session with, a Jinwani Stuti. Bolo Ishna.
देहु सदा धोक हेच जवानी भारती माँ तो है जबो दिन रैन जो तेरी शरणा गए माँ सो पावे सुख चैन.
Jai Jinendra Beta and Uttam Shama, Michhami Dukram. Okay, see you next time. Thank you for being ahead of time today. And, I really appreciate and enjoy your company. Okay, so let's meet again next Sunday. Bye. Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra. Thank you.
Thank you, Beta.
Thank you.
Thank you.